Water, if that's okay. So it's good? So we're going to start in a minute or two our silent 15-minute meditation. And as people get comfortable coming in, settling down, um, can I ask you a favor? Can we turn these down a little bit? Thank you. Those are a little bit, yeah, those are a little bit bright there. So as we settle down and we get into our, thank you, and we get into our meditation, I just want to put a note that my approach to meditation is that this is your meditation. This is your time. This is your practice. I will give suggestions. However, I really want you to embrace this as yours for what feels comfortable for you and what works for you. This is not a specific formula that you have to follow. It's your time. You're putting in this practice. You're participating in it however you wish to. So with that said, I will suggest a certain posture, but it's whatever you feel comfortable with, and that is that both feet are on the floor in front of you, and nothing in meditation is rigid or it's nothing is rigid. Everything is organic. It comes very naturally. So I would say that when you sit in your chair, feel comfortable, but also feel your bottom in your chair and how your back rests against it and how you're sitting, how you're breathing, how your body feels in this room, how you feel in this room. Just kind of take a check, maybe even going from head down through your face, through your throat, down through your chest area, your diaphragm, your stomach, down through your thighs, your legs, your feet. Just a check, and then coming up from your feet, through your legs, through your stomach, through your diaphragm, through your chest, through your throat, up through your head, just kind of feeling your body. Meditation is very much about paying attention in the moment to your body, to how your body feels in the moment, to how you feel in the moment. And so I just ask you to pay attention to your body, to just notice it, acknowledge it, thank it for doing all that it does for you. And with that, I'm also going to invite you to close your eyes if you wish. If not, just maybe avert your gaze downward to the floor and sit with your hands gently resting on your lap, with your arms gently resting on your lap. Your hands open, palm up, just ever so slightly curved. And how we breathe in meditation is how we breathe all the time. This isn't about breathing. This is about paying attention in the moment. And we use the breath to pay attention and stay in the moment. So when you breathe, I invite you to breathe through your nose, which means you just close your mouth very gently. You might want to rest your tongue up against your upper teeth. Again, everything is very natural and organic. And as you breathe through your nose, just breathe like you do every day. And then I further invite you that as you breathe to pay attention by silently and softly saying with each in-breath in and each out-breath out. So it's just in, out, in, out. Very softly, silently. And as you do this, I want you to notice how the breath feels as that life energy force moves through your body. Just notice it. In, out. In, out. And I assure you, as human thinking beings that we are, that there will most likely be a thought that crosses your mind. In my case, many thoughts. And this isn't about expelling or not thinking. This is about simply acknowledging the thought or the distraction, whether it be a thought, maybe a sound, maybe a feeling, maybe a physical feeling or emotional feeling. And you simply acknowledge it with a very generic label of thinking, thinking, thinking. And then you go back and pay attention to the breath. In, out. Same thing if you hear a sound that distracts you from paying attention to the breath. Hearing, hearing, hearing. And then go back and pay attention to the breath. In, out. And the same thing with any feeling. Feeling, feeling, feeling. And then go back and pay attention to the breath. In, out. So I am going to turn off the mic. It's going to be quiet, but I'm going to invite you to do this for the next 10 minutes. And again, this is your meditation. And so for this last minute or so, I invite you to just very, very gently, if you wish to, smile. Just a very soft, relaxed smile. This is something that meditation teacher Jack Kornfield would say, not a goofy grin, just a relaxed smile. Still paying attention to the breath, in, out, in, out. And when you're ready, very gently and slowly, bring your attention back to the room and thank yourself for giving yourself this time and space. Yourself for giving yourself this time and space. And thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nina Rochette, part of the leadership team here at Center for Spiritual Living Prescott. And I have a few announcements I'd like to do. So Tuesday, jump to Thursday, let me start again. All right, Tuesday, October 18th at 10 a.m., we have a spiritual enrichment Zoom class. Unfortunately, that class is, not unfortunately, I just need to read what's here. That would really help. Please contact Sharon Tice, who's in our audience today. Her phone number's here. If you have any questions, you can either see me or her for the login to the Zoom. We have a somatics class that is closed to newcomers. That's where I was going. It's sign up if you're still interested, and what we'll do is we'll probably start another class is what we're doing. That one is full. So again, on Tuesday, October 18th, we're at 5:30. We have the Science of Mind magazine study Zoom. Please contact Chris Pierce, who's also in the audience, or see me, and we will get you the login information for the Zoom. Wednesday, October 19th, is the men's circle at 6 p.m. right here in Sibley Hall. Thursday, October 20th, at 6 p.m. again, we have the women's circle, again in Sibley Hall. Did I say Wednesday? That's Thursday. I'm on a roll here. I'm on a roll. Okay, Wednesday is Sue Scherer's birthday. Wish her a happy one. I hope it was okay to do that. It's on the paper. Some people are, Okay, next one is Grace McManus and Sharon Tice are leading a 5-week class called Law of Mental Equivalent, and it's starting this Saturday at, we're not doing that. Oh, it's just Sharon. Thank you. I wondered that. Okay, we'll have to fix it out in the hall there. It's starting this Saturday at 9, and it goes till noon, and each 4 Saturdays after that. And next week we have Rev Kath, who is our interim minister. She'll be here. And next Sunday is also, what we're doing here is a little Halloween, what do I want to call it? I want to say tradition. But anyway, we're asking people to please wear a costume, or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, put on a mask. So we just want to have a little bit of fun. We want to see, one, how creative people are. 2, just have fun. That's what we'd like to do. Every now and then, we like to do that. All right, I think that's all I have. Hope I didn't forget anything. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thank you, Nina, very much. Okay, so I'm Sabrina Johnson, and I am your practitioner of the day, and I welcome everyone here. And what we would like to do is, for those who wish to join in, to read the Sacred Covenant in calling forth our new minister. This is what our community here at Centers for Spiritual Living Prescott has created. So we would like for everyone to read this together. There is only one life. This life is good. This life is God. This life is my life now. In knowing that I am one with this life that is God, I therefore know that I am one with all of its blessed expressions, which includes the presence of new minister for my beloved spiritual community. Because I know that the highest purpose of my new minister is to glorify God, I therefore know that my new minister is a revelation of God as love. I further know that my new minister is the fulfillment of that which has been promised by God, for it is written, love is the bridge between you and everything. As I stand in agreement with my beloved community, I see my new minister before me as revealing truth, as love, wholeness, and joy. I now intend to experience my new minister in full cooperation and agreement with my community, knowing this truth about myself, for I am fully grounded in principle, inspiring loving expression of our best selves. I am nurturing and empowering our spiritual growth in consciousness, oneness, and wisdom. I am recognizing the humanity of a situation and wisely calling forth the truth. I am expanding personal consciousness through studies of diverse spiritual teaching. I am enriching our spiritual lives through music and arts. As I now accept the highest expression of a new minister into my life, I know that it will be revealed in a way that will glorify God and serve the highest and greatest good of all who are touched by their presence. I am grateful God is gracious. Amen. So now I would just like to invite you to, if you wish, close your eyes as we just have a little bit of an opening prayer in this recognition that indeed God is gracious. God is ever so gracious. God as creator, God as divine source, God as all that there is. And we are called together to recognize this one absolute living, loving presence of divine creator source that is right here, right now, in this sanctuary, within us, as us, and through us. And in recognizing this, we know that we have been called to this divine appointment right here, right now, today, to hear the message of our honored speaker, Euquala Medicine Man, and to hear what our hearts tell us we need to hear and follow that. For as Euquala has shared, let heart take lead. And this is what we realize, heart. We are all one divine heart and mind of God. And this is what we let take lead today. As we sit and we hear and we share together this presence, this celebration of knowing our absolute oneness as this expression of divine love and peace and harmony and goodness that knows no opposite. And so with my heart overflowing with thanksgiving, overflowing with gratitude for knowing this truth, recognizing this truth, realizing this truth right here, right now for all of us, I simply release my word into love and law, and together we say, and so it is.
Good morning, church. Jackson is unable to be here today, so I'll do my best. Here's a song that I know you know it already. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is alright. But don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is alright. Woke up this morning to the smile of the rising sun. Three little birds pitched by my doorstep, sing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is alright. I said don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is alright. Woke up this morning to the smile of the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. I said, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is alright. I said, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is alright. Don't worry about a thing. Everything is alright. Alright, sing it. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is alright.
All right. Oh, thank you, Sky. Oh, your voice is like that beautiful outdoors, that beautiful sky up in the heavens. I just love listening to your voice and your music. And good morning. Oh, isn't it a beautiful day today? Oh, just feel the energy that's in this room and breathe it in. For we know right now that no matter how many of us are here, there is actually only one of us here that is expressing itself through each and every one of us individually. Isn't it a beautiful day? If you ever want to know what the face of God looks like, just look around. You are the face of God expressing as you. My name is Hazel Bowman, and it is just my joy to be the service leader today. And joining me on the platform is Sabrina, who is our practitioner of the day. Please know, here at the Center for Spiritual Living, no matter, you are entirely welcome here today. No matter what you've done, no matter where your journey has taken you, no matter what self-judgments you may have about yourself, I can assure you that those are your self-judgments, because we only see you through the eyes of divine love, and we see you valued, worthy, and complete in every way you are, just the way you are, and just the way you are not. We here at the Center for Spiritual Living provide spiritual tools in helping you transform your life and to make this world a better place. Doesn't that sound good? It's like what Deepak Chopra said. Awakening is not changing who you are. It is discarding who you are not. Yes, yeah, we can all relate to that in a way. But Sabrina here, I want to thank you for that beautiful pre-service meditation. It was absolutely wonderful as we basked in the silence, listening to Spirit's whisperings, knowing that that one power, that one presence is also abides within each of us. So thank you. She also led you into calling forth our new minister and anchoring it in our invocation. And then she will do our in-service meditation before she departs the platform and do what we refer to as high watch, which is over there in that corner. And that is where she maintains the spiritual consciousness of the center throughout the entire service. Practitioners do so many things in this center, for we love to serve. And one of the ways that we love to serve you is our ministry of prayer. And so what I invite you to do, you can see in your seat pocket or even out on the table, out in the lobby, here are some ministry of prayer requests. If there is something that is taking you out of your comfort zone, if there is some challenge that you are facing, please know you do not have to do it alone. We would love to support you through this. So fill out the ministry of prayer request. Let us know what is going on. And then you'll see at the bottom of it things that you wish to embrace or embody yourself. Because change comes from within. And what people sometimes think is that, oh, gee, I've got someone praying for me, so I do not have to change my existing thinking. No, actually, that's not quite how it works. So we want you to do this, fill it out, and then what you can go ahead and do is place it in the box that's out there on the table in the lobby. And Sabrina, our practitioner of the day, she will be securing those. And we, the practitioners, will be praying, knowing the spiritual truths for the entire week. You may also join us in consciousness tomorrow at 10 a.m. when we first gather to begin our prayer work. Or what you can do, you might want to enjoy what we refer to as the 3-minute miracle. And that is where after the service, you just come up to the platform, and those practitioners who are in service, you can tell they're wearing these little purple stoles here. And what you can do is share with them what it is you want to experience. And we will know those spiritual truths with you in that 3-minute miracle. You can also decide to have a one-on-one session with a practitioner. This is where you meet with us. We have a chance to go a little bit deeper as we recognize for you that infinite potential that lies within you. And we let that be brought out and manifest in your life. You know, there are just so many ways of how we can support you, but what we love most in our teaching is that we know that there are more than one paths into understanding that presence that we refer to as spirit. In fact, it doesn't even make any difference how many paths there are up that mountain, because all paths lead to the top of that mountain. And so with that, I invite our beautiful candlelighters to please step forward, and Sabrina will be joining me. For we here at the Center for Spiritual Living honor all faith traditions. As we light a candle for the world's religions, it is to acknowledge both our multiplicity and our unity.
Christianity, based on the teachings of Jesus the Christ, who taught the path of love, forgiveness, and healing by the presence within.
We light a candle for Islam, the practice of submitting to the will of God as revealed to his prophets, peace be upon them, who taught that there is one Creator, one God, creator of the heaven and the earth.
For Judaism, a community of shared laws, traditions, and family ties which began with the covenant between Abraham and God.
For Buddhism, the middle path that ends suffering and awakens mindfulness and compassion.
For Hinduism, the path of knowledge, action, and devotion.
For Native American traditions and those who walk the good red road, including the people of the sun, better known as the Yavapai.
For Baha'i, the path of unity and peace.
For the goddess traditions, embracing the divine feminine as maiden, mother, and crone, or wisdom keeper.
And for the science of mind, which is the philosophy of life that teaches there is a power of good in the universe that we can use.
Thank you, ladies. And I ask then that you join your words into those that we have just been spoken by saying with me, we are here for God. Our purpose is to express the nature of God as love, abundance, and joy in everything we do. The good we seek for ourselves is what we desire for all people everywhere. And so it is.
So it is.
God is, I am right here. right now, right here, right now. God is, I am. God is, I am. Right here, right now, right here, right now. God is, I am. One more time. God is, I am. Right here, right now, right here, right now. God is, I am.
Thank you, Sky. That is beautiful. Thank you. So I invite you to just turn within for a few minutes and recognize and realize that right here, right now, we all are that I am of God as divine creator source, expressions of its absolute divine perfect love in all of our humanhood. And so we go within and just settle with this. And this is what I invite you to contemplate on. As Yukwala has shared, let heart take lead. Let heart take lead. And I further invite you, if you feel comfortable, to put your hand or hands over your heart center as you contemplate in silence. Let heart take lead. Let heart take lead. And when you feel comfortable, bring your attention with your heart taking lead back into the room.
I wanted to play a song by Chris Christopherson, one of my favorite songwriters, and this just highlights the beauty of humanity in a very vivid way. If you've seen the movie The Grapes of Wrath, this might be familiar to you as well. The scene was a small roadside cafe. The waitress was sweeping the floor. 2 truck drivers drinking their coffee. And two Okie kids by the door. How much are them candies, they asked her. How much have you got, she replied. We've only a penny between us. Them's two for a penny, she lied. And the daylight was heavy with thunder. The smell of the rain on the wind. Ain't it just like a human? Here comes that rainbow again. The truck drivers called to the waitress after the kids went outside. Them candies, they ain't two for a penny. So what's it to you, she replied. In silence they finished their coffee, sipped some money and walked out the door. She said, hey wait, you left way too much money. So what's it to you, they replied. And the daylight was heavy with thunder. The smell of the rain on the wind. Ain't it just like a human? Here comes that rainbow again.
Oh, thank you, Sky. Oh, just beautiful as always. Now, I'm going to share with you. One of the best things about being a Sunday service leader is that we have the pleasure in introducing our guest speaker. But I want you to know, for me, this just isn't a pleasure. This is one of my greatest honors. In fact, I have been excited ever since we secured our fabulous guest speaker today. Let me just share a little bit about him. Ukwala is a member of the Havasupai tribe, the people of the blue-green waters, who live in the heart of the Grand Canyon, in the most beautiful and remote areas of the western Grand Canyon, the Supai village, which is located in Havasu Canyon, which, because there are no roads, it is only accessible by foot, horseback, or helicopter. He was born into a family with a medicine man grandfather, and Ukwala's mother was given the knowledge of the traditional ways: hunts, deer tanning, gourd making, singing, and dances, passing these gifts on to her children. When Ukwala and I talked on Thursday, and what I didn't know, it was his birthday that day, so happy birthday to you again. He mentioned that he connects with Bhagyova, or what some of us might refer to as spirit. And he centers himself in the energies gathered, and then for his message, he lets our hearts lead. He is recognized as a ceremonial entity and a spiritual advisor, sage, storyteller, wisdom keeper, and priest. When I asked how he wished to be introduced, I learned that shaman is not a title used in the Southwest region, but instead the revered and honored title of medicine man. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us get him up here with our hearts leading the way. I invite you, and giving me a very warm welcome to Ukwala, medicine man.
there is such joy in our gifting to be in a walk that gives us that ability to walk, talk, breathe, sing, and dance. There is so much that is to be brought forth for your hearts to embrace today. Though what we're going to begin with is just a simple gesture to this divine creator source. And that is to acknowledge the presence of a being that is greater, that has been the one that allows for us to be given that gifting of a profound earth walk. Those of you, if you happen to sit by a rattle, a chime, or a drum, you can lift that up now. For those that haven't, your instruments, your hands, raise your hands. What we're going to begin to do, it is always in gathering that we put so much in a moment of what we are anticipating that we lessen the receiving of what should be truly organic. So what we're going to have you do is simply with this, and those that don't have the sounders, your sounders are your hand. I want you to do a quick tapping of hands, and that's with the drums and the rattles. What we're going to do is this gives you the tool in which to bring forth your dawning of your force field, the force field that is spiritual all around you, to bring it and neutralize it, to open you up to the innocence of that little girl and that little boy. So feel that within you. Just allow for that to just continue on for just a moment. Keep it going. Bakyove. Banyam pamahakika, pamauka, pamavsoka. Niva matanya chitichuve, miyakatil tiluve. Inyavka, setulka, kuevka, natalka. Matanya chitichuve, miyakatil tiluve. Muuk, pamavsok. And stop. Take a breath in. And you can breathe out whenever you feel that you want that release. This time with you is so important. For whatever reason, Divine Source has brought this moment of intervention in for all of us. What our earth walk is, it is not for you to know exactingly of what that purpose is, but just the knowing of your earth walk. Today, our subject is going to be the Mother Earth and you. The subtext on this is simply the worth of you. There is such a beautiful gifting in that statement, in that I am making reference through this divine source to you. The you is the individual you that is sitting here, each one the carrier, the bearer of all that you are meant to come into within this earth walk. This Mother Earth that we speak about is all that is outside. Upon her we are on, but upon her the agents that are out there. We as the two-leggeds are nothing more than the metaphor of what divine source has placed on the Mother Earth. The tree people, their variations, the plants, the four-leggeds, the wingeds, the creepy crawlers. All that is out there is the you. Which one of them is your totem? Which one of them is your spirit? You don't have to choose this at any moment. You just need to realize that it comes to you. Let me share this comment that is always brought into our teachings. Ordinary things that present themselves in extraordinary ways is the speak of spirit. Therefore, for you to be able to understand your worth, do not be in comparison of those that are the other two-leggeds. Each one is its unique tribe in itself. That tribe will walk, talk, and do what they need to within their earth walk. Ceremonial terming for your life. And as you walk this walk, you must be able to embrace the teachings that come with that. So as we connect with the Mother Earth, we simply make a conscious witness of it. What are you feeling? What are you sensing? Your capability as that little boy, that little girl. And that's how you should always look at the situations at hand. What becomes the agent in which confusion is brought into trauma moment is when you are embracing your earth walk from a level of that physical ego. You must go back and look at every moment, every situation from that little boy, that little girl heart. The innocence, the naivete. What are you feeling? Does it feel good to me? This is the awakening of those intuitions that is there. Look at the Mother Earth when you are there. The wind gently breathing allows for that movement of that plant, of that tree, the rustling, the sound, the vibration. You just did that with the soundings that we began with, the drum sounds, the rattle sounds. That simple gesture of your hand, that tapping, that gentleness of bringing and sprinkling all the medicine, healing around you. This is not something that you do just once. You do this all the time when you sense that you are not grounded. The Mother Earth. The Mother Earth is the one that is in unconditional embrace of all that is out there. What you must do, and we're going to go through a series to simplify it for us in just 3 tiers. The 3 tiers are going to be adaptability, resilience, and embodiment. We're making it simple today. Our earth walks are so difficult. For those of you that have had longevity, I honor your presence today. Though I also want to make reference to the fact that just because we have longevity does not give us that permission to be judgmental of those that are around us. What we must share, and that is the key essence, share. The Mother Earth is in constant sharing. You see me as a tree, but I stand there watching you, nurturing you. I am there to provide the shade for you. If you desire, you can take some of my branches and light a fire to heat and warm and cook for you. What I ask you not to do is take me from the root up. That must be always in action. And that is the you, the essence, the metaphor of the you. You can have elements that are that will slough away, fall away, forgotten, deteriorated, die. But that is the existence of that Mother Earth. Death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. So embrace this knowing, not literal sense of death. It is the sense that my head aches, let it go away. My knee aches, let it go away. My sense of attitude for certain regions, certain people, certain groups, let that go away. That serves us not. For this divine existence of the Mother Earth and all its children are as the Mother Earth and the elementals are. They are unified. And that in that unification, they bring forth that life force for us as the two-leggeds to walk, talk, breathe, sing, dance. And here today, we are so cavalier about this connection with the Mother Earth. You have got to begin to reawaken and re-embrace. And know that your silhouette, the Mother Earth, is not of one set design. It is a variations of shapes and forms. Ta-da, that's you. So I shared this earlier. Don't exist with the feeling that you must be a size 12 and a certain proportion to feel that you are going to be the best contributor into society, your earth walk. It is you that is gifted with a unique silhouette that is going to walk and impart. As they see you, they will begin to start feeling the energy that you are wafting, as the Mother Earth does. Now, the first of that, adaptability. This is something that you must really bring into an awakening for yourself. Granted, I honor your earth walks and the experiences that you've gone through, and you lived through it, and you're here today. Though within that saying, you must remember that if you don't constantly evolve your thought processes, you're not going to continue into that next cycle. And that's why it is important, if you take a look at the Mother Earth, what is out there has had that ability to adapt to any given time cycle, civilization, environment. And they adapt themselves to the new environment. Case in point, you see some exotic plant people that are moved from regions that are taken into areas that cannot thrive in it. However, is it the death of that plant? Adapting. They come in and they assume their gifting as that medicine that they're there for. And let me just add this as a side note. Plant medicines are the true medicines to your well-being. Period. End. Back into subject. Now, when this of you being adaptable, oh my gosh, we have to step away of what society says is the right and wrong. Society has not the ability to understand the totality of what the Mother Earth has to offer. So you, in watching that, must listen, see, hear, feel, and embrace that into a translation, interpretation that is going to make you better. You're adapting into a new way, new form. Let us go right into that next level of resiliency. Oh my gosh, we are beaten down. Every heartbeat of our earth walk in this quote-unquote civilized world, it's every one of us that is being downtrodden. And you have to embrace the fact that you must step true in your way and have that, oh my God, confidence to be able to stand. It saddens me. Society has judgments. Because I am white of hair, that means I'm feeble and I should be taken care of. Because I am wrinkled of skin, that means I am not youthful anymore. Because I can't walk in the right way, they know that I am of ill health. Judgment, judgment, judgment. And this is why I am saying the resiliency of you, whatever that journey has been, that you and your body tribe has gone through is the result of what you have gifted it within your earth walk. Yet in this comment, whatever is the situation and status of the body tribe has that ability for miraculous healing. Miraculous healing, though, must come with your unconditional faith and embrace of it. It doesn't happen just once and say, well, I am healed now, let's forget about this, let me play again. No. You are given a gift to bring in that wellness of you ongoing for the entirety of your earth walk. So that means the whole of your life. So as you make the changes, be conscious of it. It's not that you have to be so dedicated and strict with that. Let it flow the best way. Posture is a master connect to that spirit. Feet together, raise of the body tribe into the sky nation. Always beautiful. I'm going to hit, and I'm moving quickly. However, I want to get through all of this, and then we'll hit back onto it as Source allows. Now, the embodiment of what you're seeing out there, the leaves are turning. Love, 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 love. But that turning is going through its own cycle. So what does that mean for you? Let it be released in ways that is going to, in the spring, bring in a new leaf. You've got to get rid of this leaf that has served you for this whole season. Now it must go. That's all of you. We have got to release. As we release, we let the newness come through, and knowing within us that we must be consciously the embodiment. And I want you to go beyond what you are, quote unquote, placed in societally. Feminine, masculine, red, yellow, black, white, chubby, skinny, tall, short. These are judgments out there, the stereotyping. I'm saying go beyond that. You need to realize, is your breath in a healthy way? Is that breath that you take allowing for you to be conscious that I breathe in, I breathe out? As I do so, do you not see that in that split second, it has gone through the entirety of your body tribe, touching on all aspects of what is to make you the true embodiment? Therefore, as you breathe out, conscious, all the calcification and all that yuck that was not serving me, whoosh, it went out. That doesn't mean that you've healed completely. You've got to evidence this to divine source, that you are stepping into a good way. The difficulty is that we are in an environment that is not necessarily of nurturance. I'm not talking about the center here. This is beautiful haven. The moment we step outside, we are then in the midst of all of that. But one of the key teachings within tradition is it translates into walk amongst them, which means do not be in a overzealous and aggressive place and say, let me tell you about spirituality and let me tell you this because I see what you're doing and you're walking wrong and it's not the right way. You don't do this. You don't do this. You embody the essence that without word, they already sense the aura within you. And that aura is going to touch them in a way that they're going, wow, I need to be better. Or it opens up a key to say, why? You're so wonderful. Love the little top knots. And see, it's those things that bring in that connect. The embodiment is so key because if we maintain the path that we're on and trying to best embody the walk, the expectations of lifestyles, ways, body shape, we're only bringing a detriment into ourselves and the embrace of all to be unified. So just embody and be strong within your earth walk. Doesn't have to mean that you be a great master speaker. Just being there and holding that space. Okay, I am not a clock watcher, and this is the side parentheses. They said 20 minutes. 20 minutes, we pull you off with the cane, so be very aware of that. So I am trying to be, but I want to be able to impart the message that Source is bringing in for you today. In spirit, in the tradition of spiritual connection, which all of you are, medicine beings, you have to be able to feel the sense of connect. Equates to intuition. Be intuitive. If people start looking bored or falling asleep or walking out the door, hey, Source is giving you messages. So just be aware the fact that the earth walk, the worth, again, the earth walk of you is based upon the whole essence and understanding and relationship of you and the Mother Earth. If you need to have a lesson, as much as I am a supporter and advocate of education and learning, do it. However, the best is going to be able to take of what is coming through you and step out onto her, the Mother Earth, and say, well, this is what they told me. What is your commentary? Sit and allow for that to come through. What is the word? Guaranteed. You will get light on this. And that is something that is really important for you. Hazel, how many more minutes do I have? Okay, it is cut right now. The whole point right now for me is just to be in great unconditional gratitude for all of you here, because from this point on you become the sentinels, the ceremonial attendants, and part of that responsibility is to share within your own intimate demographics of not saying, I heard this, you just embody it. Put your hands up, down, touching on all the physicality, three-dimensionality of the world, and I am going to have you quickly just turn your hands over, giving it out to Divine Source. Ba Kyova, Banyam, Bam Uka, Bam Soka. Watch us, see us, protect us, Bam Jeva, and heal us. Many, many blessings. Gratitude. Thank you. Really doesn't.
If you could stay up for her class.
Oh,
I forgot my cane because I don't want anyone to pull you off stage. So with this wonderful, wonderful, we just close our eyes if we wish to and go within with a gratitude of recognizing that divine creative source has been here, is right here, and is always here. And we have heard that divine creative source speaking in and as and through Yakwala, medicine man. We recognize that we are all one. And in this recognition and realization of absolute oneness, we also hear our heart responding to this message of wise, compassionate, earth walk, of wise, compassionate guidance, knowing that we are walking this earth together. We are walking this earth together, knowing absolutely our perfect divine worth as embodiments of divine creative source in all of its unique dimensions. And so I am ever so grateful for this time shared together, for this center that provides our sanctuary to spend this time together and to know our absolute worth as we walk this earth walk together in divine harmony and peace and love. And so with my heart overflowing with gratitude, I simply release my word into love and law, and together we say, and so it is.
so it is.
Let love
Let us
wash
stand for this.
over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We let the grace wash over us. We let it be. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. We let the grace. We let the grace wash over us. We let it be.
Okay, thank you, Sky, so much, and you may be seated. And isn't Euquala awesome? Yes, thank you so very much. I hated being the sheriff of the clock today, because I can assure you, but I would love to be able to invite him back. What do you think? Euquala, maybe? All right. Okay. Well, just thank you so very much. It is such an honor. You bless us on your earth path with your messages of insight. You know, as Euquala shared his gifts of wisdom and insight, it's now time that we ask you to share your gifts. And we're going to be doing this a little bit differently today. You know, than we have in the past. You know, our practitioner of the day, which today is Sabrina, provides the spiritual high watch, which I talked about, throughout the service, and during the collection blesses all of the money. However, it was brought to the attention of the practitioners that the congregation would also like to provide the blessing after all the monies have been collected. So I'm going to ask the ushers to stand in the back and to begin the collection, and they're going to work their way forward. All right? And as they do so, I want you to place your financial gift in the collection bag. But before you do, I ask that you take your money and just place it over your heart, for you are the breath of Bhagyova. You are also the heartbeat of Bhagyova. And so I think of all the ways that this center has supported you and spiritually fed you through our messages, through our teachings, our classes, and the spiritual healing tools that we provide. And now this is your opportunity, with your heart leading the way, to support and feed this center so that we may go forward in continuing to serve you and this community. And once all the monies have been collected, I will ask that the bags be brought forward, and where we will all sit, bless, and say the affirmation together. And we're going to be doing this, if you want to play a little background music, you may, but we really want you to focus on the energies here. Ushers? And with these bunnies, let us together say, divine love in and through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, life. And thank you. And Sky?
Hey, I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm gonna grow and grow till I'm so blue perfect. I'm gonna put a smile on everybody's face, and I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. Hey, I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Hey, I'm gonna learn the best way to walk. I'm gonna search and find a better way to talk. I wanna spit and polish my old rough edgy self till I get rid of every single flaw. I wanna be the world's best friend. I'm gonna go around shaking everybody's hand. Hey, I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, well, I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Hey, I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Everybody sing along now. Yeah, I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Well, right now I'm just an old chunk of coal, sweet Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday.
Oh, you are a diamond already. Although I always like to tease that my husband was a lump of coal. I just had to put a lot of pressure on him for him to become a diamond. Oh, for those of you who loved Ukwala, please know you can visit his website at ukwala.com. And there you will find he offers to the public many different ceremonies and many different blessings and teachings that he will share with you. So ukwala.com is an awesome site to go to. Anybody here, maybe? This is our chance now and our pleasure to welcome visitors here for the first time. Or maybe it's been a while since you have been here and you kind of wish to say, hey, who can we introduce? Now, are you speaking for the really younger one in your arms, or?
I'm Nikki, and my husband Vincent's over there. And Upala married us, and Celeste in my tummy during the ceremony.
Oh my gosh, Ukwala, why did you say something? Did you want to say something to the couple?
The ceremony was the most sacred thing I've ever experienced for us and our family, so thank you.
My joy, thank you. I'm loving the little one. I was listening as one was contributing in the talk, so I felt that. Thank you.
Oh, how beautiful. Thank you, Nikki. We're so delighted to have you here. Oh, and see what your marriages produce here? I mean, look at all that. Anybody else here that perhaps we could welcome? Oh, well, please know that you're here. You are entirely welcome to take advantage of our gift for you. In our bookstore is a used book section. Please take whatever book you desire as our gift to you. So thank you so much. Oh, and with that, Ukwala, I know you're going to want to stand with me as we introduce the younger members of the adults here, the Children Association of Austin. Come on in, kids. Look at the, oh my goodness. Well, I bet you all had a good time today. I know we did here. Who wants to share what you all, Seamus, do you want, and well, why don't we start, Seamus, I'm gonna, here, why don't you start? There you go.
So basically, we started by, naming some things that we are and God is. And then we wrote it down on paper and drew what we were gonna do.
So today we talked about manifesting and what we would do with unlimited money. So like I would start a successful business. Half of it would be for charity for those who doesn't have $1 billion, and one for projects so that I do have even more than unlimited money, which is $1 million money and $1 million money. Yeah, basically, yeah.
So after we wrote down what we would do with unlimited money, we wrote down how that would make us feel, and we wrote it down on a piece of paper, and we made like these manifest jars where we would put what we wrote down. We wrote down with $1 million in the jars, and we wrote down how it would make us feel on the outside, and we wrapped it around the jars.
This is actually a very generous group. The things that they wanted to do with unlimited money was really about helping other people and making sure that they were fed and healthy and cared for. So from building libraries to healthcare to food, like I could cry. They're just so generous.
Oh, thank you, Erin. And yes, if I had all the money in the world, I'd be a philanthropist too. I'd give it all away. Oh, and so let us go ahead. Let us stand right now. And if you feel comfortable in doing so, hold each other's hands. Otherwise, just keep it up in the air. For I want you to say our benediction with us as then we sing out. And so here's our benediction. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is happening through my mind, my body, and my affairs. I think it, I believe it, I feel it, I know it, I accept it. Thank you, life. And Sky?
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, we're a family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me, and this is the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment with peace eternal.